In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys a tax strategy to potentially minimize your taxes and save some money this year on your taxes for 2022. However, this may be applicable for further years. It's all dependent on what the specific rules for the IRS and regulation, how that all ends up. So, going forward, if you guys are new to my channel, my name's Rob, and this is going to be your one-stop shop for NFTs, crypto, and how to make money. So if that interests you guys, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. So after looking over the clip, I realized that I had left an important detail out for you guys. In order for this strategy to work, you are going to need to implement it before the new year. So if you don't implement it through the new year, it is going to affect your 2023 taxes and not your 2022 taxes. So jumping right into things here, I am going to be teaching you guys the strategy on how to minimize your taxes and the amount of money that you're going to be paying for your 2022 taxes. So for this example, we're going to pretend that Bitcoin is at $40,000 when you bought $1,000 worth, and now Bitcoin has dropped down to $20,000, and you're planning on selling that Bitcoin to offset your taxes for this year because you've made a couple $1,000s in gains. So you're going to sell that $1,000, which is now worth $500. And so you would be in a $500 loss because you started off with $1,000. Now you're at $500. That's pretty straightforward. So what you're going to do is you're going to sell it and you're going to keep track of it. The reason we're going to be going over some coin tracking software is actually for this purpose. So that way you don't need to manually write down all these different transactions as time goes. The software is actually going to do that all for you. So you would sell your crypto at $20,000, write it off, and then you could potentially jump back into Bitcoin or whatever specific crypto you had purchased whenever you'd like. Because in crypto, as of right now, there is no specific rule saying you can't jump back in immediately. So you could sell off for a loss and then immediately just buy back in. However, if you're doing this in the stock market, it is somewhat similar, but not exactly. So if you are doing this in the stock market, let's say you bought Apple stock, and I don't know what it's at right now. Let's just pretend it's at $200, and same thing. You bought $1,000. Apple stock went down to $100. You're planning on selling, so $500 back. That's a $500 write-off in losses that you can offset your gains. However, there is a rule for the stock market where you cannot jump back in to the particular stock that you sold immediately. I think it's something that you got to wait about 90 or 30 days before you can jump back in if you want to write that off as a loss. So you're going to be able to use this on crypto. You're going to be able to use it on stocks. You're going to be able to use it on NFTs. If you bought an NFT, similar concept. You can sell that NFT for a loss and follow this same exact path. Now, I would like to jump into some tax software. One that I'm really familiar with that I've been using for the past couple years is actually Zen Ledger. I usually purchase their plan for whatever it is for 5,000 transactions. That seems about right, $149 or 15,000 transactions. Or 5,000 transactions, $149. That sounds about right. $200, $150, something like that. Now, however, I am going to point out that I have had some problems with them. I actually had some weird issue where it was coming up with an excessive amount of gains and amount of income that I made this year, like millions of dollars. That just wasn't the case, and you could so clearly tell that it was inaccurate. But I couldn't figure. I spent days trying to figure out how to fix it. Talked with support, and couldn't end up figuring out how to fix it. So they were actually nice enough to be able to issue me a refund for that because they weren't able to help me out. And this year, I've decided that I'm probably going to be using something like Coin Tracker, Coin Ledger, or Coinly. They do allow you to take a look into how much potentially you are going to be paying this year in taxes, or how much income uh, is going to be taxed this year in gains and stuff like that. Um, so it's free to make an account. You can go type in all your wallets and see approximately how you're going to pay on a couple of these different softwares. The one I'm probably going to go with is Coin Tracker. And if you guys just have a couple transactions, you can actually use the free version. This might only work for crypto, not NFTs, but you can get 25 transactions for free. But I think this is going to be the one that I'm going to be trying out this year, Coin Tracker, because it just seems like it's the fastest to load in all my data on there, whilst having the most accurate results in what I'm supposed to be paying for taxes. So this is not financial advice. Obviously, you guys can pick whichever one of these that you guys want to use, or do the manual method of typing it all in if you have very few transactions. Obviously, that might be a pain if you have several thousand transactions like I do. But yeah, these things will actually help with this tax loss strategy. So if you already use these software, a lot of times they have it all typed out for you and it's all automatic. So that's going to be all for this video. If you guys found this helpful, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, because like I said in the beginning, there's going to be everything crypto, NFTs, and how to make money coming your way. I'm going to be sending you guys some tips. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.